What's up, guys? It's your girl Shy Gemini, and I am coming to you with a new show that I'm going to be reviewing. It's actually Your Husband is Cheating on Us. It comes on Bravo. Forgot that it was starting back up this Sunday, so I figured I would pick it up considering this is only the 4th episode that is aired. So I'm like, I can pick it up and, start recapping it. I've been following the show, and I think when I started YouTube, I'm trying to think, was it on yet or what? I don't know, but I thought I would throw this into the mix of all the shows that I review because I like it, I think it's funny, and I think some of the antics are hilarious. It starts off with crazy Deatra and her daughter Diamond, and they're traveling to New Jersey to visit Deatra's parents since they're in New York. So they're driving out there basically to visit them. And, they talk about Diamond and her relationship with her father and the relationship with Leah, who is her father's ex-wife, and her brother. So, she wants them to get along. Basically, she's trying to establish a relationship with her brother. They haven't really had a relationship because it seems like from what they were saying, the father didn't want nothing to do with Deatra. He didn't want to be bothered with her, and now they're trying to establish their own relationship. Why are they cutting grass this late at night? Like, really? I hope you guys can't hear that. If you can, I apologize. So, they're basically talking about that and how they need to resolve their issues. It's been 20 years. Like, it's time to get over it. It's time to move on. To Jermaine and Kristen, who were basically just going over their lines. Jermaine is having a really tough time with this role because honestly, it's not him. The way they talk about that character, it was definitely more suited for Genuine, not Jermaine. But anyway, over back to Deatra's parents' house. They are basically just talking and catching up and everything, and Deatra is telling us about how, back in the day she was the Deatra Hicks and she had a hit single on the radio. I have no clue what it is. I never knew that she actually put out albums. I've only known her because of the plays she's been in. That's honestly speaking. But anyway, they're talking and she's saying how she bought her parents a home, and because back then record labels were actually given advancements. So she got them a home, they built them a home, and her daughter basically lived in that home all of her life. So her parents seemed cool. Her father seemed like he had no, whatever, dude, I'm cool, chilling, laid back, don't bother me. The mother kind of pumps up Deatra's antics, you can tell. Like, you are the Deatra Hicks. And I'm like, okay. But anyway, cool family. So while Deatra's gone, Kristen takes the opportunity to move in Genuine's room because she's tired of Deatra's crazy antics. So she takes her shit and moves into Genuine's old room. Deatra could care. She like, whatever, go ahead and go. You can go. Thank you. Like, she doesn't get it. She's one of those types, she doesn't care. She knows that she's annoying and people don't really care for her, but she really doesn't care. She has that diva attitude. So later on, we have JD meeting with the cast, and it's very awkward, because, a lot of them really don't like Deatra because she has too many antics and she's just not a cool person. So they're just kind of with her. But JD asked the cast, what can I do? What can he do to help them get along? What can he do to make this smooth as possible so that they can learn their lines and get this show done? And they're saying, more rehearsal time and communication and things like that. And I guess they're going to try to work that out. They start reading their parts, and Jermaine is struggling. He's really struggling with this part. He said a part of him that really bothers him is the fact that this character reminds him of his father and some of the things he would do towards his mother. So he just doesn't like it. But I'm like, Jermaine, it's a character. Take that stuff that happened to you in the past and channel it and try to really work with the character. You've seen it firsthand, so try to work through it. Like, this is a character, it's not really you, so why are you tripping? Tandi and Kristen meet JD to learn tango, And the reason why they're doing that because JD is also in the play. He plays several characters. I guess he's like Tyler Perry. And one character in particular he's playing, his name is Alex. And he's supposed to be someone that's sexy, kind of nerdy but sexy. And JD is definitely not sexy. So Tandi was like, let's bring Genuine back for that role. But I really feel like, you know, the reason why she wants to bring him back is because that's her little boy toy. And she wants him back in the house so that she can go in his room and ride his pony anytime she pleases. So Genuine, you know, he left because he didn't want to be bothered. It was too much drama. But Tandi wants her man back in the house. That's what it's really about. JD acts like he's not feeling it. Like, you know, that's his part. And does Tyler Perry give the part of Madea to somebody else? And I'm like, that's totally different. It's totally different. That's his signature character. So you can't compare those two. But Tandi, let's be honest, you just want Genuine back in the house. Diamond pops up at the house, but she's not there to see Deatra. She's there to see Leah. And she says that she wants those two women to come together and talk. Like, this has been going on long enough. They're grown now. It's 20 years. You all need to figure this out, try to work this out and get along for their sake, for her sake and the brother's sake. I forget what his name is. So she goes and gets her mom and tells her mom why she's here. Leah was receptive, like, okay, fine, we can talk. Deatra side-eyeing the whole situation, but she comes and talks. They decide that, you know, they're gonna come to a resolution. They're gonna come together for the sake of the kids. Deatra has it kind of confused. From the way Leah explains it, Deatra was just a side piece that he just liked to screw from time to time. They didn't have a relationship and she just ended up pregnant. Leah was his wife. And my thing is this, why are you so upset and bitter towards Leah? You were the side piece. You were the woman that was sleeping with him, not Leah. So anything, she should be bitter towards you. So I don't know why you have so much animosity. And at first, you know, Leah told her, your bitterness is showing. And she's like, no, it's not. I'm not bitter. And she started yelling. And they're like, look, you know, they are going to try to work it out. It's not that deep anymore. 20 years have passed. Let's just get past this. So she says, Deatra says she's not mad anymore. And she says as long as she feels like she's not being attacked, they can be okay. So they actually hug. And I feel like it was begrudgingly, but they hugged it out. I don't know about that. So we have Leah, Tandi, and Jermaine going to do laundry. And Leah tells them about the conversation she had with Diamond and Deatra. And they came to a truce, basically. Leah said, you know, with them doing that, the cast, they all should come to some kind of truce or make some kind of effort to get along with Deatra. And Jermaine and Tandi were looking like they're not feeling that. They don't trust her, and they probably will never trust her. Jermaine said he definitely don't trust her. So we'll see. Tandi FaceTime Genuine, and her face just lit up. She got it bad for Genuine. I am probably the only woman on this earth that Genuine has never done anything for them. I never could get into him. Yes, he's a wonderful dancer, and I loved all his songs. Pony, So Anxious, In Those Jeans, I love it. But Genuine has never done anything for me. Not his looks, not his baby hair, not his body, nothing. He's cute, but he just does not do it for me. So she tells him, like, I talked to JD about giving you the role of Alex, and, you know, what do you think about that? Would you be interested in that? And they kind of left it with him being a little hesitant and stuck, and then they moved on. So I got a feeling he is going to end up coming back, and that's going to be all Tiny need, because she seemed a little stressed out because she don't have her dick in the house. Anyway, they all meet to practice, but before they start, they come to the agreement that they will all come together, and just for the play, for the good of the play, they have to come together because they have to work together. It's no need, you have to find a way to kind of get that chemistry so that when you're on set, when you're on the stage, it comes through, smoothly. It's got to be hard trying to work with somebody that you really don't care about and you don't like. So they're going to try to just, do what's best for the play. So the cast meet to rehearse at their normal spot, where they come and go over their lines. And the two daughters are there, and they can't stand them because they are a little annoying. It's coming from my perspective of being in like management. Sometimes when you're young and you're over people that are older than you, the respect level is not going to be the same. They're going to look at you like, oh, you're young, you're inexperienced, you don't know. So that, on top of them already having an issue and one of the girls getting into it with Kristen specifically, it's just bad blood. You could tell like they're not feeling them. They don't want to be bothered with them. So they're standing there and they're getting ready to go over their lines, and then Taylor starts speaking. And she's talking about her dad, and he loves the cast, and he brought them there for a reason. And then she almost starts trying to cry. I don't know, it seemed a little forced. And then she says that she's not trying to be loquacious. And I'm like, what is that? Loquacious? I never heard of that. And even Jermaine was like, I ain't never heard no loquacious. I heard of LaQuanda from the west side of Chicago, but ain't no loquacious. I'm like, I hate when people, well, I ain't gonna say that. Because if you're smart, you're smart. But sometimes people try to use big words to make themselves seem bigger than what they really are. And that seemed like one of those moments. But I ain't gonna talk about the girl. She might be smart as a whip. But so there, she's trying to give him this kind of backhanded pep talk, if you ask me. Then she points out Kristen, like, I see it in your eyes. I see the resentment in your eyes. And resentment will come back. And I see in your eyes, and, basically that Kristen is upset. And Kristen was like, you can see that because I'm genuinely hurt about what your sister said. Your sister hurt me. And they're going back and forth about that. Then JD's assistant comes in. She was like, but she's just saying that she sees the hurt in your eyes. She's not really trying to, go there. She's just saying that she sees the hurt. And Tanya was like, why are you jumping in it? And then they start arguing. And I'm like, why did this go left field? It wasn't really necessary. So they're arguing back and forth, and then Leah and Kristen like, oh no, I didn't come here for this, and this is bullshit, and I'm leaving and all that. So they leave. Deatra stays. And she like, look, I'm here to work. I'm gonna stay. If it's just you and me, JD, we gonna work. So the four of them go to a restaurant, and they're talking about how Deatra, see, they knew that she was a snake because she stayed, and we're supposed to have a united front. But this is work, and she didn't have nothing to do with that. So why would she stay for something that had nothing to do with her? In this instance, you guys are wrong. And yes, Deatra is all about herself, and she's batshit crazy, but she wasn't wrong in this instance, in my opinion. That's her job. You all are getting paid for this. Nobody has time for this, for you all walking out. And I really feel like she genuinely felt like you guys were gonna come back. So why are you all mad at her again? I think you're just finding something. You're reaching now. You're reaching for a reason to be mad when it's not her fault. This time it's not her fault. So when they get back to the house, they call her out on not leaving with them. And she's like, look, I'm here to work. This is nothing. Like, yes, I'm here to be a united front with you guys. But in this situation, it had nothing to do with me. I came to work. We're getting paid for this. So I'm not walking out. It's bullshit. So Tandi was going off and just going crazy. Y'all just don't like her. So y'all find any and every reason to fight and be upset with her. But in this instance, I'm sorry, Deidre wasn't wrong. She should have stayed. That's her job. So, but it kind of ended on that note with them arguing and going back and forth. It's a good show, y'all. I like it. It's crazy, it's silly, but I like this show because it's full of drama, and Deidre is definitely somebody that I enjoy watching because she is woohoo. But anyway, y'all, that is my review for Your Husband is Cheating on Us. And I will see you guys for the next review. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll talk to you soon.